What's up, y'all? It's Daniel, your Shoemmelier. Fans of the channel will know that I have done my best to never sneaker shame. And what I mean by that is this. We have our tastes, we have our preferences, they're like opinions, they're like our thoughts. And when it comes to shoes and fashion, really, it's kind of the same thing. If you like to buy your shoes at Kohl's or Payless or Target or Academy or Walmart, great, good for you. If you're one of those that gets a new pairs of Nike Monarchs once a year and you mow your lawn in them and that's pretty much it, and then you have your dress shoes and your sandals, good for you, I don't care. And if you're a sneakerhead that only wears Jordan 1s in the colorways that Jordan wore when he balled, or you only wear Yeezys or Asics or Reeboks, New Balance or anything like that, great, good for you. I don't care. You know why? Because it doesn't affect me. What you wear is what you want to wear. You rock them, you wear them with confidence. Good for you. Wear shoes, wear clothes, wear whatever you want because you want to express yourself in the way you want. And I do the same thing with my shoes. There are plenty of shoes that I wear that my friends or family or just random acquaintances don't like. Seriously, I get comments all the time on social media or in real life like, I don't really like those shoes. I would never wear those shoes. Great, I posted a picture of me wearing the shoes on my social media feed. I like the shoes, I'm gonna wear them. I'm not wearing them for your approval, I'm wearing them because I like them. And yes, there are plenty of shoes releases that I do not like, whether it's the silhouette, or the colorway. I don't gravitate towards it. I don't like it. It doesn't fit my foot right. I love Jordan 6s. I think they're so great. They look awful on my feet. I really like the Reebok Answer. They make my feet look chunky no matter how many different colorways I wear, and I just can't get behind them. And the Dunks, I don't get the dunk craze. I didn't like them before Travis Scott made them cool. I don't like them now. They don't look good on my feet. I don't really particularly care for them, and I don't try for them on the resale market so I can try to make money because I just don't play that game. And that's okay. If you want to do that, if you want to wear them, if you want to resell, great, good for you. Again, I don't care. And I know you're probably wondering, where is this going? And this is where it's going. This past weekend, the Air Jordan 1 Rebellionaire was released at 6 different locations, 6 boutique locations around the country. You had Corporate in Cincinnati, you had Undefeated, you had Unknown, you had All the Right, you had Makeway, and of course you had Kickin' It ATX, my favorite sneaker boutique here in Austin, Texas. And later this week, the weekend of March 18th, you will see a much wider release of the Jordan 1 Rebellionaire, and this shoe will retail for 170 US American dollars. And just like any Jordan 1 release ever since the pandemic happened and we had a distribution issue, but we also had the last season, the last dream, the last chance, the last dance with Michael Jordan, Jordan 1s have been going crazy. Dunks have been going crazy. These shoes will sell out instantly no matter what the colorway is because resellers are going to snatch them up and put them on the resale market. But this isn't about resellers. This is about sneaker shaming. This is about hot takes. This is about people just going out of their way to give such definitive takes as if there is no room for disagreement or discussion. Now, don't get me wrong, this isn't about this person, but Matt Welty, who is a sneaker journalist, I guess he's a real journalist, but his main thing is sneakers and fashion and pop culture. He works for Complex, he's on the Complex podcast, he's on Full Size Run. This isn't about Matt Welty, but it's about a Twitter tweet that he put out. On March 12th, he tweeted, "Worst sneaker of the year so far," and posted a picture of the Jordan 1 Rebellionaire. Now, one of those takes always reminds me of the ironic take by the Jedi used in Revenge of the Sith. Obi-Wan said it. He said something to the effect of,
"Only a Sith deals in absolutes,"
which in itself is an absolute, so he's contradicting himself. But basically, he's saying, no, you know, only those people don't agree with that. And so Matt Welty puts out this, Matt Wealthy, is he? I don't know. You let us know in the comment section down below. Is Matt Welty wealthy? Anyway, regardless, he puts this comment out that is leaving no room for discussion, but is probably meant to ruffle the feathers, to raise the comments and the engagement, because that's what we're supposed to do on social media, right? We're supposed to give the Stephen A. Smith yelling hot takes. That shoe is trash. Only stupid people wear that. You're so dumb for standing in line for hours to get that shoe. And I just don't get it. And it's up to anybody to write whatever they want. I don't care. I don't judge you for writing takes like this. Now, if you write some very hateful, awful things, that's a different story. But this is about sneakers, right? Sneakers are supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be collectible. It's supposed to be just a cool cultural thing. And to say something, this is the worst sneaker of the year so far, there are way worse sneakers released. I'm trying not to sneaker shame, but we can probably name 5 or 6 or 10 or 12. We're only in the middle of March, and there have been tons of awful sneakers released. They may not be hyped shoes. They may not be shoes from brands we know or brands we love, but the reality is this is not the worst sneaker shoe release so far. Maybe it is the worst hyped shoe release of the year so far, but again, it's all a matter of taste. And I'm not saying that he should have said, I think that personally, this is the worst sneaker release of the year so far, but you do you. And you know, he could have done that, but that would have been that wouldn't have been the hot take that maybe he wanted, right? And again, this isn't about that. It isn't about him personally. I enjoy a lot of things he says. I don't enjoy a lot of things he says, doesn't say, whatever. It doesn't really matter. That's what these internet social media personalities are supposed to be, right? I'm going to throw something out and see the engagement. But it's just, it goes back to sneaker shaming. I just don't understand why we do it, right? Why do we look at a person and say, boy, you're dumb for wearing that shoe, right? Oh my God, how dare this person decide to spend, I don't know, $1,000 on a pair of Balmain unicorn shoes, which I think are awesome, by the way, right? Oh, how dare we? You know, I have friends that go like, I just don't get why you do what you do. And then they turn around and go to Disney 4 or 5 times a year. I'm just making that one up. I don't really have friends like that. But we choose to spend our money on what we choose to spend our money on, right? We work hard. And as the philosopher, I suppose, in Emily Paris said,
you live to work. We work to live.
I work so I have money so I can buy nice things and buy fun things and do fun things for myself and for my family and for my dog and for my friends. But it just, I don't understand this need to really come down, to punch down on something. Now, I get it. Nike is this big conglomerate, so we're punching up, right? We're punching up. But when I see tweets like that, and when I see these people going like, well, the hype was real. That's all it is hype. Isn't that what all of culture, pop culture is? Hype, right? Like, I like Snoopy, okay? Snoopy was hyped once. Snoopy was the thing. Calvin and Hobbes, remember Calvin and Hobbes? Beetle Bailey, the Far Side comics, Dilbert, right? Like, everything that Americans, let's just talk about Americans in this capitalist society, want has a semblance of hype behind it, right? We were behind Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa, the hype of the home run chase. Barry Bonds for using all of those drugs that made his head really large, like he was a real-life Ken Griffey Jr. from the Simpsons episode when he joined the softball team and drank that cough syrup that enlarged him. Like, that was Barry Bonds, right? That's hype. Baseball cards, hyped. Movies, Oscars, those things are hyped. Everything that we like is built on hype, some version of it. That's the reality. I wore Z Cavaricci and Jabot jeans in the 90s because that was what was hyped. Guess was hyped. Guess jeans, right? Hypercolor. Those were hyped. I wanted to be like the other kids in my school. I wanted to be like the kids that were older. That's just what happens. That's what hype is. Hype doesn't go away. And for us to sit there and say things like, this sneaker's trash, you're awful, I can't believe you like this. I mean, seriously, read any YouTube comment section from any sneaker YouTuber or any just some person going like, I really like this running shoe. You're dumb. It's exhausting. It's exhausting, isn't it? Do you really have the energy and the time to just hey, not on the shoe, but hating on the people? And I get that tweet, that one that set me off, this really isn't about this tweet. The tweet is just what set me off over days and weeks and months and years of people just like, come on. It was the last straw, right? The straw that broke the camel's back, right? It wasn't one great big earthquake. It was a series of little bitty fractures in the foundation that caused it to break. That's what this tweet did. And it's exhausting that people feel like just punching down and saying something like, worst shoe of the year, because that's not what that tweet is implying. That tweet is implying, this is the worst shoe of the year, and I can't believe you like this. I can't believe you're going to camp out for this. I can't believe people want this shoe. What is wrong with you? That is ultimately what that tweet, to me, is saying. Regardless of whether that was the intent. And that's the thing, right? That's social media. We bring our own biases. We bring our own, we infer, right? We imply. And so to me, I look at that tweet and I go like, all you're saying is, I can't believe you idiots stood in line all that time. That's what I hear. I know this is a really wishy-washy, all over the place stream of consciousness rant. I knew what I was going to say at the beginning. This is an editorial. This is an editorial. So all I'm going to say is this. Again, this is not an attack on one person. It's not an attack on that one person's tweet. That tweet just triggered me, right? And I had to run to my safe space, which is in front of the camera for some reason. No, it's just, it's this culture, and it's not related to just sneaker culture, right? It's video game culture. It's sports culture. Oh, you like that video game? That's dumb. You must be a little baby, right? I don't know. We punch down on so much stuff, and it's hard because in a world where we're trying to be individuals, right? We're trying to be rebels. I brought it all the way back to the Rebellionaire. We're trying to be unique. I try to be unique. I try to be as me as I can, and that's all I can do is just be myself. And I'm trying to teach my daughter to be herself. Do what you want. Say what you want, and that's okay if somebody doesn't like it. That's their own prerogative. They're going to be what they want to be. They're going to look how they want to look. But why do we feel the need to just insult someone for liking a pair of shoes? It's a pair of shoes. What does it matter to you, right?
What could it cost? $10?
It might with inflation these days, but still, I'm just gonna start rambling and repeating myself. So all of this to say is, I try my best not to sneaker shame. All I can do is encourage you, the sneaker fan, the sneakerhead, the sneaker lover, to do the same, right? You like the shoes you like the fashion you like, let someone else wear what they wanna wear. It's like that guy who held the sign, or maybe I'm just making this up or misremembering, let people enjoy things. Let people wear the sneakers they want to wear. Let people like the sneakers they like. So, deep breath. To all of you out there, wherever you are, thanks for watching and listening to my editorial rant. I don't even know what I just said. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned and just chill. I need a drink. Till the next episode.